This is the first time ever that Putin is addressing Russians on the New Year Eve with soldiers behind him. But why, and what is this supposed to mean? What message do the soldiers convey? These soldiers in the New Year 2023 address mean that Putin is going to keep the war running the whole year 2023. Putin is not going to terminate the war soon. This military background can be interpreted as Putin's New Year resolution to keep the invasion in Ukraine running the whole year 2023 or most of the year 2023. Putin is giving us this message. It is a visual message, not a verbal one. Putin is not hourly saying that he is going to keep the war running the whole 2023, but he is having soldiers behind him as a background while congratulating people with the 2023 New Year. Putin is setting a certain association in the minds of his viewers. He is associating the whole 2023 with soldiers, with troops, with the army, with the military, with the war. 2023 will be a military year. This is what Putin is saying with this background picture. This message is sent to the widest audience possible, considering that there is a tradition with the Russian people to sit by the table full with food and drinks, with the glasses ready to be filled with champagne, with the TV on, waiting for the New Year address from the first person of Russia, and watching that address. Right after the New Year address, the clock in Spasskaya Kremlin's clock tower starts tolling, and the last 12th strike of it means that it is 0 hours. The New Year has started, and this is the moment when the first shot of champagne is being taken. The New Year celebration begins. A New Year celebration is the major celebration in Russia. It is the only holiday that is celebrated by nearly everybody in Russia. This is why Putin's New Year 2023 address was watched by practically every Russian person, including children. A New Year is the favorite celebration of most of the Russian children, as well as adults. Putin chose this particular moment to send his message of his plan to keep the war running in 2023. This message is not verbal, but rather a visual one. Putin just placed some soldiers in the background behind himself at the moment when the whole nation was watching him. Putin did not verbally say that he was going to continue the invasion in Ukraine throughout the whole 2023. The war, the soldiers, the military is Putin's main idea of 2023. Putin is determined to continue the war throughout 2023, and this idea came as his main New Year resolution for 2023. This war will not end in a week, nor in a month. No, this war will be the main task for the whole 2023. This is what Russian people will be busy with in 2023. They will be busy with the Ukrainian war. With the soldiers in the background, Putin is preparing Russian people for the following mobilizations, for the loss of Russian men, for the sacrificing the Russian economy to the military needs. Putin goes.
Завершается 2022 год.
2022 is coming to an end. It has been the year of difficult and necessary decisions, steps towards achieving full sovereignty of Russia and powerful consolidation of our society. So Putin seems to be proud of the catastrophe he caused in 2022. He states that in 2022 steps to receiving sovereignty were made in Russia, and this is a lie, because before 2022 Russia already had full and complete sovereignty, and it didn't change in 2022. It seems Putin has not learned his dictionary yet, and he doesn't know the meaning of the sovereignty word. Well, the Wikipedia could help him, but he doesn't have an access to the internet. What a poor thing. Putin says that 2022 was the year of powerful consolidation of Russian society.
2022 год был год
2022 has been the year of powerful consolidation of our society. This is a lie. The Russian people were divided over the war in Ukraine. There are families that became split over debate on the war. Many Russians had to flee Russia because of the mobilization. The war did not bring any consolidation, it caused disintegration of Russian society. Putin is lying again. Lying is what he has been mastering for years, and in this New Year address he sticks with lying.
Это был год поистине
It was a year of truly significant and far-reaching events. They have become that turning point that lays the foundation for our common future, our true independence. This is true, significant and far-reaching events. But Putin doesn't say that those decisions of his were reckless for Russia, for Ukraine, and for the whole world. Putin is trying even to imply that he is proud of his decisions of 2022. Well, a terrorist probably should be proud when he kills innocent people. Then Putin's words about significant and far-reaching events make sense. As for laying the foundation for Russia's true independence, Putin is plainly lying, because before 2022, Russia was an independent country, and 2022 has not changed this.